Greetings joyful adventure audits fans. Today we are doing something a bit different than our usual urban archaeological explorations of closed Birmingham pubs. We'll be visiting a vintage pub that is still very much alive and pouring pints, the Old Joint Stock. Originally constructed in 1862 to serve as a library for the neighbouring St. Philip's Church, this ornate building has worn many hats. It housed banks for over a century before its 1997 rebirth as a bustling pub, restaurant and performance venue. As we approach the imposing edifice, note the Gothic architecture and landmarked heritage. Inside, the soaring ceilings, carved woodwork and stained glass harken back to the Victorian era while vibrant crowds keep its heart beating in modern times. The unique features like the meticulously maintained decor and the 80-seat theatre hosting everything from plays to comedy and musical acts upstairs. Fun fact, with prime real estate facing the cathedral, this pub sells more London Pride ale than any other in the UK. Despite functioning as a popular city centre nightlife hub, the Old Joint Stock still allows glimpses into Birmingham's past. We may spend most of our time investigating shuttered pubs on the channel, but places like the lively Old Joint Stock demonstrate how historic buildings can be adapted to remain integral parts of ever-changing communities. Here's to another 160 years and more of pints, performances, and good times within these walls. It's last call for this visit to the magnificent Old Joint Stock. We hope you've enjoyed exploring one of Birmingham's most striking functioning monuments to both the old and the new. Before we depart, we implore you to further support these efforts to map vanished and surviving pubs alike across our great city. Please take a moment to share your own most treasured tales, fond recollections, and crazy misadventures experienced within these storied walls and gorgeous Victorian-era environs over the many decades since 1862. Gather round the virtual bar with pints in hand and regale us with your favourite moments. While we mainly investigate shuttered, often crumbling relics of Brummy nightlife eras past, shining establishments like the OJS showcase how historical buildings can successfully transition across the ages when granted new purpose. So we welcome your stories about this living legend. To keep our channel thriving and let our quest to preserve Birmingham's pub heritage march on, we kindly ask you to like, subscribe, share these videos widely across all your social channels, and interact regularly via comments. Subscribing is 100% free and makes all the difference in growing our viewership and ability to produce more great Brummy pub content. Please lend a hand to sustain this labour of love if able. Signing on as regular contributors keeps the conversation flowing 365 about beloved bygone bars and where to grab the next pint in this rapidly evolving cityscape. Together we can celebrate triumphs like the soaring Joint Stock as well as memorialize shuttered gems now only alive in our collective memory thanks to channels like this one. So join our merry band of joyful adventurers as we hoist many more in the days ahead. Cheers all!